You know AO got the sauce.
Welcome to the Bumpin' Heads podcast. I'm your chesty bestie, Persephanii, and I'm joined with my nearest and dearest. Say hello to the fam, Dion DC Curry. You not gonna say what's up?
Hey, what's happening?
Kenny Jones.
The deal.
And Martini Bellini.
What's up, y'all?
Damn, you wasn't gonna say hi to
Positive
people?
vibes. You see that? All this positivity in that.
Jeez.
Good God.
That was a comment that said Dion always mad.
That's bullshit. I ain't
Who
always
is that?
mad.
Who is that?
Somebody
So
said
I
you
can
look
tell
like
them.
you don't want to be here.
Oh,
Like
for
you
real?
just came just like,
Is that right?
yeah,
That's tough.
I know.
See, that's somebody that don't know me.
right.
You make an assessment like that. What they say you look like?
They didn't say anything about me. That was,
Yeah.
it was just a comment about you.
Oh, that's crazy.
Damn, how you gonna come for me because of what
How am I
somebody
coming
else
for
said?
you? I just asked
We
you.
look-
said, what they
question.
say about
No,
you?
look, we already know what they be saying. Well, Steph,
right.
that beautiful black goddess.
God is
Oh,
They love her.
queen.
That's right.
Yes. Food for the
I wish I could
queen.
sit next to Steph, Persephanie.
I just want to be that couch cushion.
I just want to be that lamp back there for
The
you.
lamp. I
That
just want to
lamp.
be the microphone.
Yeah, I ain't got no requests like that, Jason.
Yeah, you do.
Nigga
got
don't
a
want to.
few.
Nigga don't want to be the coffee table,
You got a few.
the
got
toilet
some.
seat. No,
Definitely.
that's funny.
She do.
Yeah, she do.
Niggas hit me up
What do they
to
say?
say something to her.
What do they say? That's
You
the
be hitting
problem.
me
They
up
be
too.
talking to people's they friends about it. What
Right.
They want
Yeah.
the easy in.
People be hitting me up too
the?
about you.
Easy in.
That's I'll be like, wow.
But they feel like
Nobody says nothing to me.
it's easier
I've
to
told you.
approach me to find out than to just approach you because you probably not gonna reply. You feel me?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Okay.
Okay.
And there we go.
All right. Well, in the
Swing
request
and a
box,
miss?
you got.
That's what they think?
No, I'm joking.
The DM.
I mean,
They
because
swing and a miss?
if you DM somebody with a decent amount of followers, it's gonna be in the request. It's probably sitting there for a while, unless you like verify and it go to the top or whatever.
Right.
But yeah,
You be leaving them sitting there.
What am I supposed to do with them, Dion?
I respond.
joking.
What I'm supposed
No,
to
no.
do? Yeah, that was the answer right there. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was the.
You can't answer everybody because
Exactly.
everybody's not sane. So
And everyone doesn't have good intentions.
yeah. Remember that dude that tried to come at me talking about I'm taking up for you because I'm trying to get with you.
What happened?
Wait, what?
I hope he watching. Yeah, I'm trying to get with her.
Yeah, me.
Like,
right.
the fuck?
Like stop it.
No, that's funny. Yeah, we're really, yeah.
He hopped in my DM.
Oh,
See,
yeah.
it's beta males like you. Bro, what are you talking about?
Wait, what?
I remember that.
She one of her posts, some dude had said something crazy, and so I was
Zaddy,
having
he said-
fun.
he
I
said
went under
Zaddy
there and
was-
said something.
He said Zaddy was I said Zaddy in my caption of my picture, and he said this is how the black woman sees the white man. He called me a bed wench. and
Yeah, he was
something else like that.
reaching and being
Wait.
disrespectful.
What?
But why though? Because
Because
I
I,
thought
said
he was
Zaddy, and he
fond of
said that the
you.
original meaning for Zaddy meant like
Nah, he was reaching.
attraction to your like white master.
So I had time that morning. So I
okay.
said something like
He wearing a bow
"You
tie
reaching"
right
or
now.
some shit, and he
Then
hopped
he
in my
I
DM.
already know
taking
for
up
a fact
her
that dude was
'cause
wearing a
you
bow
like
tie.
her.
Beta males like you taking up because you trying to get. I'm like, dog,
Really?
Nigga, I've been knowing her over 10 years. What are you talking about?
Right. Y'all like family. Yeah. Yeah.
It's crazy.
That's funny.
They be crazy. And if you say the wrong thing to them, you never know. They might try to blast you and get you canceled.
Right.
That's why I'm
Right.
saying nothing. Be like, I'd be typing stuff, then
You delete it.
yeah. I'm like,
But I mean, shit, anything will get you canceled these days, though.
Absolutely.
big time.
We really have to like keep like.
So here's the question.
What's the
How do you have a talk show if you can't talk about shit?
I mean, you can. I feel like you can, just like we have. But I mean, Martini said this off camera. You can't please everybody. But I think there are just some things that people are more sensitive about than others. And so when it comes to those, you tread lightly because it didn't used to be like this.
Yeah, people used to have thicker skin back then. People, it's these days you get sued for, for saying the wrong thing, anything like you definitely can't no more. People used to fight back then too. People used to get out in the street and do what they needed to do, but
Yeah, it's a fine line though, because there was a lot more people's skin wasn't as thin back then, but
Right.
we shouldn't have to tolerate, that shouldn't be an excuse to tolerate more shit. You feel me? Like, but also, yeah, it is hypersensitivity now. Like, you can't get deep into anything without offending somebody.
Right.
Even if you're not trying to be offensive.
Even if you're not trying to be offensive.
just by the wrong term being used.
Yeah, the wrong
Yeah, the
term
wrong-
or who's the last person to get canceled out here that we know, like, up to date? Who's the last? Who said something? Anything? I can't remember.
I know Chrisette Michelle got canceled. I don't think she's the last one, but she got canceled because she performed, I believe, was it the inauguration? Donald Trump? What was it?
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Can you look that up real quick? Why Chrisette Michelle got canceled? Because she was on her way up to the top, and then after that, she decided to perform.
It's like
For-
a thing.
Yeah, and they just.
She performed for Trump.
I'm not sure. It was Trump. Yeah. Yeah, inaugural ball. Yeah.
Also, she performed at the ball, and her fans said, "Nah, I'm done now," because
Yeah.
her
Can you
political
imagine
party.
though?
Her career went kaput.
Imagine putting all that hard work in though, right? For your career and doing, building a fan base and one little thing can just.
But that's in line with politics, though. As soon as you get into politics, religion, any that type of stuff, then somebody's gonna try to cancel you.
So your political party got to be a secret then, pretty much, or you can't say it.
That's what they say, that you should keep your political preferences private. That is
If you're
thing.
famous.
Your beliefs kind of got to
Not
be
even
like
if you're famous.
protected
I mean,
and tucked
it's
off.
It's pretty. Well, I know growing up, my mom told me it's none of anybody's business.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to talk about it, you can. But if it's not necessary, then maybe you should keep your political views to yourself.
Shit.
And so I have. You haven't really caught me talking about anything political on my platform. The entire 873,000 followers that I have don't really know my political stances like that outside of, I just kind of like post what's happening in politics today, or congratulations if somebody won,
Right.
But I don't really discuss in depth anything politics related, religion related, or I don't even really discuss the LGBTQIA, etc.
Right.
It's tricky.
Yeah, those are the three things that I steer clear from, because I just don't want anyone from the different communities like
Yes,
challenging me.
Like I
or-
said, you've built your platform to where you have something to lose. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah.
But it is kind of frustrating not to be able to talk about certain things that you want to. I feel like you have to be an expert, or you have to live certain ways in order to speak about different stuff that people are dealing with.
Right.
You see how I said that?
For an example.
So if you're not an expert on, you can't talk about it.
I feel like you're gonna have to at some point in time, if you offend somebody and that becomes a shitstorm, or if it takes off into a wildfire, then ultimately you might have to come back and defend your perspective or apologize for having your perspective. Case in point, Trick Daddy. Trick Daddy and.
Yeah, because I mean, at what point are you not like walking around on eggshells through life? I don't want to do that.
Yeah, your opinion.
Do you feel like I feel like you're pretty outspoken? I feel like you say pretty much what's on your mind. Do you feel that you've been kind of silenced a bit?
I wouldn't say silence, but yeah, there's certain things where I just won't even get into. Like, we're not going to talk about that because it's probably not going to get us anywhere.
Okay.
Wait, what'd you say about Trick Daddy?
Well, Trick Daddy just recently, I'm part of the Beehive, so Trick Daddy,
except Stephanie.
I guess I'm the only one.
Right here.
She's the leader.
Yesterday.
You said she's the leader.
Like the general right under Beyonce. Like, report to her.
Get off.
He said she can't sing.
Martini.
That's not true.
But yeah, he's lying.
That's a lie.
And it was like,
But what's wrong with him saying that?
the
Right,
thing,
that's
I
the
feel
question.
like it was the way he delivered it was very disrespectful. It wasn't that I feel like you can say your opinions, but sometimes the way it's delivered, I feel like it's like.
So if he was like, I don't feel that she can sing very well, that would be better.
I think it would be better than she can't sing.
She can't
And then
sing.
somebody else chiming in, I don't like Beyonce. I don't know why she thinks she can sing.
But why'd you
Like,
impersonate everybody
'cause
else
that's
like
what
that?
that was the
He a hood
conversation.
dude from Florida, though.
Yeah.
What's
What
he
I'm
gonna
about to
say?
do.
Yeah, he ain't about to.
He don't never talk.
He ain't about to
He don't
deliver
never
that shit
talk like
pretty.
sound
He
good
didn't
about.
need
He
to
just
say
gonna
nothing
say
at
it.
all.
But why he can't though? See, I
'Cause he
think that's
didn't
what we
need to.
saying. Why can he not?
Because
have an opinion.
So is he gonna get canceled for that?
I mean,
hope
they
not.
already coming after him. They done lowered his ratings on Google, his restaurant ratings.
For saying Beyonce can't sing.
Yeah.
Yo, man.
People
Yes,
are
they have
really-
went after his head.
snap.
I mean, okay, this is how. Listen, so if you were listening to something about yourself, and this is how they said it.
All right.
Can I play this into the microphone? I should be able to.
Let's listen.
She see money. Beyonce ain't trying to give back the music and none of that. Beyonce don't write music, and Betty can sing her motherfuckers. So Beyonce can't sing. I don't like Beyonce.
Okay.
She definitely can't
I don't
sing.
know why they be thinking she can sing.
Don't get me beyond.
My
I'm just,
godmama trained Beyonce, give her vocal lessons all her
Look,
life,
she's
man. Beyonce
she is
can't
hot.
Nigga boiling
ain't
over
this
here, bro.
she looking like, ain't this about?
We need to hear that again.
trying to give back the music and none of that. Beyonce don't write music, and Betty
We
can
get-
sing her motherfuckers. So Beyonce can't sing. I don't like
Okay, look, he's capping for sure. But we saying as though.
Why you keep talking every time I play it?
How many times you want to play it?
I was trying to get it clear in the
God
microphone.
damn.
You talked both times I played it.
No, I did not.
Yes, you did.
You repeated it like 4 times.
No, it only played twice, and you was talking.
Oh my god. Play it, play it, Steph. Play it, Steph. Play it.
You're not
play
gonna
it.
say nothing this
Play
time.
it, play it,
God
Steph.
damn.
She see money. Beyonce ain't trying to give back the music and none of that. Beyonce don't write music, and Betty can sing her motherfuckers. So Beyonce can't sing. I don't like Beyonce.
Okay.
She definitely can't
I don't
sing.
know why they be thinking she can sing.
Oh yeah.
Man, I watched my godmama train Beyonce, give her vocal lessons all her career, man. Beyonce can't go.
Okay, we got it clear.
Now,
Gotta
was
clear
not
that
the
time.
first one
No.
the same?
Pierre,
Third.
let him know.
Third. We'll see. Third will see. The
Pierre.
very first time you played that joint, nobody said nothing.
Yes, they did. Right? Exactly.
You're just mad because you had to be silenced for the whole recording.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ. It's
All right.
okay. You don't have to be right all the time. Damn. So
You just be wanting to say some fuck shit every time we get on this show.
I can't wait
want
till
to
it's
say some
replayed. And you see your motherfucking ass was mumbling
Okay.
this shit.
All right, now. Why can't he give his opinion on why Beyonce, if he don't think Beyonce can sing?
Because he's a hater.
She's saying,
What if
but
every-
you're
what-
saying,
so what-
his
Do you really
delivery
believe
implies
that
he's a
Beyonce
hater.
can't
I
sing?
don't know. I think Beyonce can sing very well.
Okay.
But that don't have nothing to do
So
with that, man.
the
We talking about his
thing is,
opinion.
Listen, the thing is, when it comes to being a notable celebrity, having a pretty significant platform, she's someone in your community, yes? Right? Meaning, this is someone who's clearly put in a lot of work to perfect her craft. She is very good at what she does. And then to come out and discredit her, to just say flat out that she can't sing. It's not even, I'm not a big fan of hers. I don't like the way she sings. It's just a flat out, she can't sing. And to me, I just feel like that was some like personal, like, ugh, I'm disgusted by her. And that's the way it came off. And I'm like, damn, like I look and I'm like, damn, it's our people.
Yeah, at the end of the day, that's
And
what
that's
it is.
frustrating. And when I give you guys examples, like last time when we talked about colorism and black men in our community, and when I give examples, I'm utilizing stuff like that. And I'm just like, damn.
What-
Like, why does it have to be our men coming for our women?
What was the basis for that though? Like, what started that?
I don't know.
It just came out of nowhere.
It was on Clubhouse, supposedly. So that was just a clip that went viral. But for me, it's just like, really, you can say that she's not top 10.
Yeah.
You can say that you don't particularly like her voice, but you just flat out be like one of the greatest performers of all time.
He didn't say she
But,
can't
but
perform
see,
though, huh?
that's the
He
problem.
might not even think she could dance
That's the
or
problem with
he
cancel
might
culture
not,
right
he
there.
might not
Right.
think she can do anything well.
What's the problem?
That's the problem with cancel culture right there. If you're not saying exactly what the other motherfucker wants you to say, it's a wrap.
I'm not canceling him, but he
if it
don't
wasn't
have-
him, if it was somebody that you didn't like, you probably wouldn't be as hyped about it. If you shared the same opinion,
Because there's no way he could have said, you saying like the way he said it is like ill intent or whatever. There's no way he could have said that where it would have been received well.
Yeah, that's true.
no way, zero way.
There's no good way to say that.
I
There's
think
no
he
coulda
could have
sang that
said,
shit.
I don't like
And-
the way she sings. And I think that would have came
And
across
the Beehive
way better.
In you,
I would not have
Same
tripped
way.
on him. No, I
you would have
wouldn't.
felt away.
I'm not particularly a fan of Jennifer Hudson, right?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I really don't like the way her voice sounds. But I would never, ever sit here and fix my fucking lips to say that woman can't sing. Never. Just because I don't particularly listen to her music or, I would never say that because that's dumb.
Right. She said
Just
that's
because
dumb.
I don't particularly listen to her music or like her voice like that doesn't mean that she can't sing. She's one of the top 10 in most people's
Right.
views of singers.
Yeah, I think
and
she can
I would
sing.
never take that away from her.
You
so
gotta
just
give
because
the credit where it's due. Got to give that credit where it's due.
so that's the difference between hating and an opinion. Now, if I was just flat out, she can't sing, Jennifer Hudson can't sing, then that's dumb. It's dumb. And I wouldn't say it because it's not true.
Between hating and opinion, though.
It is, but it's the way, I feel like it's the way that it comes across. For me, I don't like all the yelling all the time. That's just what I prefer in music is not always yelling, loud. And I feel like Jennifer Hudson does a lot of that. Doesn't mean it doesn't sound good to a lot of people. It does.
I love
She
that
ain't the
shit.
first
Right.
person I'm going to turn on.
Right, absolutely. And I'm not going to
Holla.
take that from her. Absolutely. I'm not going to take that from her. It's just not my style. So, but I would never, ever say
Somebody gonna say you
she
hate.
can't sing.
If somebody
I would
say
never
you
say that.
hating, how would you feel about that?
That's their opinion. If they're saying that I'm hating because of that, then it is what it is. But I never fix my lips to say she can't sing.
Right.
So
Well, I don't think if anyone is trying to cancel him, I mean, I don't think he should be canceled for that.
Went over the top.
What he trying to? What trick?
I don't
What is
think
Trick
that's-
Daddy trying to do anyway? What is he
I
going to
don't
get
know
canceled?
what he was trying to do.
No, but what is he going to get canceled from? I think he's just kind of. Isn't he just kind of in the wind?
Well, his restaurants, you said something. He
Oh,
probably
restaurants.
need that
Okay,
to
okay.
stay afloat.
I actually heard the
And
food
this-
is really good.
Like he ain't coming
Now,
out with
his
no new
opinion,
music now, is
He
he?
about to lose some bread over that shit. That's tough.
Nah, he been doing like reality shit.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't really
Those
seen.
are still checks though. Those are still checks you can lose at the end of the day. Like,
Right.
I think it'll end up blowing over, ultimately, because he wasn't crazy with what he said, but I just feel like what he said and the way he said it was enough to elicit a defense.
Yeah.
okay, so when talking about somebody, then what can't you talk about then? So you can talk about like their talents and gifts, but don't talk about their religion, their politics, or their gender identity. That's basically it.
Nope.
It was,
No, I mean,
Give the facts they give, and that's it. You say anything outside that box, and you might
yeah.
He done
be in
for it.
trouble
Right.
for no reason.
You playing with fire. Right.
I feel like if you're speaking about gender
For no reason.
identity, that should be a conversation with someone who has more knowledge about it. Because I don't feel like I'm well versed, to be honest with you.
Me neither.
Yeah. So if I'm gonna speak about it, it's not gonna be on a platform like this where I don't know how well versed you guys are, but
no,
I
not
wouldn't.
well enough to. I might make a mistake on accident.
yeah, and I'm not trying to.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know the proper. Yeah. So
No. So yeah.
How does that make y'all feel then? That you
I'm
have
fine
to.
with it.
No, I'm just saying that you have to actually like
be conscious of
go
this.
in your head and think about the sentence before you say it. Like ain't nothing never just.
Well,
off
that's
the
why
cuff.
it's just not
It's
discussed.
never freestyle. It's like okay, I can't say this.
I think
Let
it's a
me
good
change
lesson to
this
learn for
word.
life.
Really.
Yeah. I don't think you should be free spoken
Sooner or
all
later,
the time.
we're gonna be down to 3 words we can say out here in this world, bro. Everything is gonna be a WID. LOL. We're gonna be
No,
talking.
I
about that.
try not to get too far into that, into people pleasing. You know what I mean? Like you, I think I'm pretty outspoken.
Do you feel like you hold back a little bit when
I
you hear
definitely
like you like
Yes,
before
even
you say
with
something?
but I'm the type of person with my delivery with people. Even like if I'm, I try not to say things too bad. So, yeah, I try not to say things too negative. I try to watch how I say things or my delivery.
Yeah, I think delivery is very important.
Exactly.
But and some people who are outspoken just be like, this is me and I don't care. And you can take it,
That is
take it or leave it.
It's an easy way out, at the end of the day.
But it works for some people. Some people can do it.
Yeah.
Wendy Williams,
If you don't like
she done said everything that people would love to say.
But that's
And
how
she don't get
that's how
canceled.
DC feel though.
But she doesn't talk about about
What she don't talk about? Wendy Williams?
she doesn't talk about like people like the LG, that she doesn't talk about lesbians. and
Wendy
gays
talk
and-
about everybody. Everything and everybody.
She talks about their sexuality.
Wendy don't hold back.
Wow. Okay.
Yes, you don't watch Wendy's. I don't know.
And that's why it's a lot of people that be
And
at
she's
odds with her.
thrived in that.
But she
yeah.
don't hold back. And I'd be like, oof.
Yeah.
But I mean, she has had a lot of back and forths with people, but she hasn't gotten canceled.
Is she being offensive when she's saying it, or are they taking offense?
She got a little attitude when she says stuff.
She's like
maybe
a
she got, maybe
she
she's
got
an
a little snoot
attitudey
in her
person.
voice, though.
She's not
But
the
can
nicest
she-
I guess
person.
as long as she's pronouncing everything that she's saying, or saying things
She's-
like
she's
God,
very
she's just
condescending.
like
Wendy's
real
pretty
proper.
the way she does her show and she says her viewpoints about stories is very condescending. So
Okay.
yeah, she just watches her tone and delivery and stuff like that, which is,
I don't even think she does that. I don't think Wendy.
DC said, I don't know about none of this shit. I don't know damn Wendy Williams.
If you watch
What the
her show,
fuck,
you'll see
man? You
like she doesn't
I don't
hold
even care
back.
about Wendy Williams.
She'll
I'm
say
talking
exactly
about
what
the-
everybody's
Yes.
been asking.
Okay, so recovering from cancel culture then, or like if you've been canceled,
Is it possible?
Who you coming back to? The same
There's-
people that hated you, or
Yeah.
the new fans, or who we coming back to?
I mean, there's some people that don't recover.
No. Yeah,
There's
that's
some.
a fact.
Like, I don't think Carrie Hilson ever recovered.
What she do?
She never recovered.
she didn't
for
even
talking
do
bad.
nothing.
That's all I'm about to say. What did she do?
It was she
something
had
with
said some
Beyonce.
shit about Beyonce.
She didn't even do
Oh my
nothing.
God! So
Okay,
you
yeah.
can't say nothing about Beyonce. That is that the
Not-
thing?
long-
Okay,
Or
Lil
Rihanna.
Mama and, was it Lil Mama
Exactly. I
and
think-
Jay-Z?
Or
Lil Mama
Rihanna.
and
Or
Jay-Z,
Rihanna.
I think, or somebody.
Huh?
Was it, didn't Lil Mama do something? Say something about it.
I don't know.
You know about that, Kenny?
Nah.
No, not that Lil
I
Mama.
don't know. I don't know anything. about
Somebody
that one.
said something about Jay-Z or just something with Jay-Z, right?
Mm.
No?
People always saying shit about Jay.
Yeah.
Well,
Chrisette hasn't come back.
Okay,
from
but
that.
like,
But
you
Doja
know,
Cat has.
made a comeback. Yes, she did. What did she do again?
I don't think she
Yeah.
was fully canceled though. Like they tried to highlight the shit, and then
Ryan, can you look and see what
She was.
did, please?
She was in these
it's not
video.
tapped in at all. Look, he's not
Yeah,
tapped
she's
in.
not tapped into anything.
He doesn't, but
She
Doja
was
Cat
in
is
these
not
video
a-
chats with these white supremacist men, and she was basically trolling, saying things that they wanted to hear. It was really,
Saying the N word, the real N
yeah,
word.
it was pretty bizarre.
What?
It was pretty bizarre from what I saw.
Let me see if I
Yes.
follow her.
What?
and
Cat.
and it hit the blogs and it went crazy. She apologized, but she also said I think she was under the influence, and
I was gonna ask
you
what the
know,
apology said.
all kind of stuff. And so
Really? Did she seem
but
intoxicated in the video?
She
it
was
was kind
definitely
of
high.
weird.
She was definitely
Yeah.
high.
It was kind of weird.
She was definitely high.
On what?
I don't know.
We don't know.
I don't know, but
We don't know.
I don't know.
That's funny. Okay.
But her
But
music
she's
is
come
so
back
good,
from
though.
that though.
Yes,
She's everywhere again.
that's why I'm saying she recovered.
But I don't think that was that crazy though. Like it's not a like a Tory Lanez situation.
even I mean, Sabrina Claudio is an artist too. That I don't know if you know who that is, but she did say something racist.
Who?
Sabrina Claudio.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, she did. She said something. Yeah, and I feel like I don't think she's really struggled from it, but yeah. What do you think? You think she's been able to make a comeback, or did we
who
have?
that is.
I think you need a great PR team.
Yeah, I don't know, cause she never made it to stardom like that. To me,
She big enough.
she is, but as far as like being canceled and coming back from it, I feel like she
never didn't have nothing to come
mainstream
back.
Okay,
media
so
like that. I
she
listened to her
like-
on Pandora, Apple Music.
Yeah, you don't
know,
hear about her
but
much,
I didn't
but
really hear her
that's
on
how it
the
is with most
radios,
R&B
like
singers.
mainstream stuff.
Yeah, they're not really playing R&B.
Yeah, so
They play like 4 people. Okay, but where's Tory Lanez in this?
he's still canceled, but he's working his way back. I will say that because he's starting to work with.
Yeah, I feel
seen-
like he still has a
just
lot of
had
support.
A concert recently.
Yeah.
He just had a concert. I saw somebody's story and they were there.
Yeah, I feel like he still has a lot
What
of
he
canceled
support.
canceled from the
Start
Meg
hosting.
shit?
Yeah. How do you feel about that, Dion?
What about him shooting Meg in the foot?
Well, yeah. Would you still listen?
Do you believe he did it?
I don't know if he did it or not. She said she got shot. Whatever. But
He said
But bringing-
she got shot. Whatever.
bringing the man back from the dead because he. It's just so weird, man.
I think we still with that situation, it's really, do you believe him or do you believe her?
Right.
Majority of people are gonna side with her.
Right.
I think we really just need to wait for all of the facts.
Yes.
Right.
Did
in the
something go
meantime-
on? Something definitely did go on, but we just need to wait for all the facts. Am I going to not play him because she said that he shot her? No, like I'm not gonna remove him from my playlist he was already in. No, I'm not doing that.
I haven't played him since.
Yeah, I feel like usually
Have you?
I try to.
Oh, I
Yeah,
haven't.
I try to separate because like
What
an
happened
artist
to
from
innocent
their
until proven
like
guilty?
a personal.
That's done.
What happened to that?
That's dead, bro.
Yeah.
Ain't no such thing.
Yeah, that's true.
Ain't no such thing.
But
Guilty until proven innocent.
so a lot of times
Well.
artists, no offense, Kenny, but I mean artists do be fucking up. You know what I'm saying?
She's an
And it's
artist
like-
too.
Yeah, she is. But the thing is, what I'm saying, I'm going to make this a general statement, is usually if, like for instance, like I love Chris Brown's music. Now, he'd be fucking up all the time.
Oh, he's a recover. He's a super
You know,
recover
so
from
I still
cancer.
listen to him. I don't worry about what they're doing in their personal lives. Like I do with Tory and Meg. I feel like it's definitely possible that he, you know, that he did it. When I first heard it, I was like disgruntled. I was just like, how could he shoot a woman? That's the thing, you know, like, so it all comes down to that at the end of the day. But as far as like with artists doing stuff in their personal lives, I definitely try to separate that, because I'm not listening to like that. I shouldn't care about. It's your sound, it's your style, it's what you're doing for me at the time in the music, you know, like it's not. Yeah.
I don't.
Well,
Because
I
a
don't
lot of this
separate
is
the artist
because
from their
now
personal life.
Right.
we're exposed to their lives more than ever.
Yeah.
But like all of
Hell
our
yeah.
favorite artists from the past,
Like, I don't
were
listen to
all
R.
fucked
Kelly.
up.
Did some
Right.
shit.
Oh yeah.
Like
some,
Kelly.
all of them.
some of the greatest of
All
all
of
time.
them.
Absolutely.
All of the groups of yesteryear, all of them were fucked up. Woman beaters, heroin addicts, all of this.
See, I don't.
Like R. Kelly
Dr.
can't come
Dre.
back.
No.
R. Kelly can't come back.
Oh, no,
He
not
can't come back.
So
that's still-
so ain't
that's
none
a
of y'all
part of-
listened to a R. Kelly song since this shit
I
happened.
have not
On
listened.
If it
accident.
comes on, I'm turning it.
On accident.
Look, and then look, that
For
totally
sure.
contradicts. I'm just saying
So
when
on
you're
accident.
when you're
Are
like
you
a
turn-
pedophile,
You turning it?
things like that
I
is
would turn.
You would
hell,
turn it?
bro.
Yeah.
I would turn
Okay.
hell, bro.
Because once I start like thinking
But-
back to his lyrics,
It's sick.
they're sick, and I just can't groove to that. I can't.
But see, that's different though. That's
It's
totally
not.
no. What you
Well,
mean? No, I'm
I'm
saying that's
saying
different.
from
See, you about
his
to
personal-
disagree
That's
with
a-
me
that's-
before
that's
I
a-
even. Yeah, that's different.
That's acceptable cancel culture.
Yeah, cancel that nigga. You out here sleeping with little kids.
Yeah,
Trick
that
Daddy
is-
said Beyonce
that
can't
is
sing to
sick.
him.
It's not the
Cancel.
same.
Like
Yeah.
what the like?
not the
wow,
same at all.
How is
Not
that
even
the same
close.
pot?
It's
How
hard
would-
to
how does that
cancel
go in the same
somebody that
pool?
you wasn't really. I mean, I don't know if it's. I feel like he's not really. People are not really checking for Trick Daddy right now. Anyway,
They are checking
Exactly.
for him. They mad at his opinion.
No,
right now.
not. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about his music and all that he's doing right now. I feel like people weren't really even checking for that
Yeah,
to,
he not
to
gonna
even cancel. The
That's
only
what
thing
I was saying.
they're
Where he getting
doing
canceled
is
from? Frying chicken? No,
right.
You're right.
Yeah,
But that's
yeah.
what makes it whack, because you wasn't even checking for this guy, and now he said his opinion, and now all of a sudden we don't like you no more.
I don't separate the artist from their personal life.
Okay.
If T.I. and Tiny were really out here doing that to women,
Yes.
then no, I'm not gonna support his music. If Tory really shot Meg, and I haven't listened to Tory since this story broke, unless it came up on Pandora and I was busy.
Right.
It's just something I can't support it. I don't feel right. I don't get the same vibes from their music. I don't listen to R. Kelly anymore.
Oh yeah.
And
we
I
could all
won't.
say that.
There's other artists where I'm just like, I won't listen to Fabulous.
What Fabulous do?
He hit his girl.
Beat on Emily.
Oh, oh yeah. I mean, that's
Shit.
different. That's for sure different.
Right.
Well,
Did you
That's
want to listen to
different.
Dr. Dre?
That's different.
Wasn't Dr. Dre a woman beater? Was that a bleep?
Yeah.
I know you can't say beat.
I don't know.
No, that's
No,
fine.
I think you're all right.
Okay.
Damn.
Well,
it's gonna be sign language and it's one later.
I wasn't
Say
too
fine.
knowledgeable about Dre's stuff until rather recent.
So are you not listening to?
But I haven't. I don't even listen to
he still they got West
rap
Coast
like
you
that
classics.
no more.
West
And
Coast
and
classics.
it's tough because I love like
regardless.
Dre, Snoop, but if I really if I feel an emotional response to that, like
Right.
damn,
It's a tricky thing.
it's uncomfortable. I don't get the same like vibes from it like I used to before I knew about it. It's like so I'll just stick with R&B
If
minus Kels.
we knew the innermost, darkest secrets of everybody.
We probably
that we
wouldn't
like.
listen to nobody.
We wouldn't listen to nobody. We'd be singing ourselves.
We be listening to 3% of the artists that are out here.
And
Well, then that's just what it is. Then.
that's where we at with
Learn
it.
how to play the
That's
ukulele.
where we at it.
Not the
That's where
ukulele.
we at with it.
Shoot, we gonna have to start making our own music. Look, let's vibe.
Oh,
Find out Obama said he don't like Beyonce. He's canceled.
He ain't gonna say that.
How you know?
They love Beyonce. What you mean?
Obama's smarter than that.
They love Beyonce.
No, but I'm just saying. What if they Donald Sterling and recording him at his home? I don't really like Beyonce.
Is that how you imagine
They-
it, Dion?
They own him, huh? He's done. You ain't messing with Obama no more.
I'm
Y'all listening
okay
to Mike?
with people. I'm okay with
Well, see, that's different. I don't think Mike did nothing. So
I'm okay with people not liking Beyonce. I'm okay with that. But
Are you?
to disrespect her is not okay
Yeah.
to me. That's not okay.
that
But I'm okay with people who don't like her. That's fine. You
All
don't
right,
have
bet.
to.
What-
I'm not unrealistic.
That's disrespect. Is that disrespecting
Yeah, I was about
her?
to say what Trick Daddy said was disrespectful.
Yes,
Is that
was
disrespecting her?
disrespectful. Yeah.
That was
I think so.
disrespectful.
That was disrespectful?
Beyonce can't sing. That's disrespectful.
So Beyonce can't sing. She don't give back to music. She don't write her music. Like all this stuff. Yes, he was being disrespectful. If you listen to somebody talk about you like that, you wouldn't feel disrespected?
Probably not me.
Dion
I'm so
said,
over people's criticism.
Yes,
Yeah, that's-
you would.
Okay, all right,
you
you
feel
right,
some
you
type
right.
of way about
you
some
right,
of the comments
you right.
about you. Stop it.
What comments about me? I don't even read. No, what are you?
Stop
See, now
it.
she's about to lie and start to make you trying to spark up some shit now. Yeah, let's go ahead.
He started
Talk about
coming
it.
at my
Talk
head
about it.
because they said he mad all the time.
You
Talking about what
said
they say
that.
about you.
You-
Nigga, why you
You
get?
said that about me. I didn't bring that up. You brought that up.
They said that about you.
Right. You said I'm mad about it. You said I brought that up.
I said you got on my head for bringing it up.
Jesus Christ. You right. On
I
your
am.
head. Yeah. Yeah.
Talking about what they say about you.
Dion, you didn't get mad. Dion, you didn't get mad. You didn't get mad, Dion.
Who said that?
All
What
right.
they say about you? Like,
Yo.
all right, you don't feel no type of way, man. You be capping, Dion.
you got mad. Did he
Dion
not
be
get
trying to
mad?
act like he the
Did he not
hardest
get
dude
mad?
out here.
Did he get mad, Kitty?
I wouldn't call it mad.
Oh, he felt some type
God.
of way. He wasn't out here just like, I guarantee you be capping, man. If
And
you
what
heard
they say
somebody
about
like
you?
with that tone talking about you and your craft, more than likely you would feel disrespected. Like, come on,
I
man.
think
Like,
depending
I'm
on
glad
who
you
it
know who I
was.
am.
I do know who you are.
I'm glad you know how.
That's
I
what
feel.
we've talked
Just
about, comments
just
about
because
you.
Your ass would feel that way. That's the problem, and you feel that way for everybody
No,
else too. That's the problem.
Okay.
You feel that way about everybody else, so you think everybody else feel that way.
Okay.
Everybody don't feel like you, Steph,
Okay.
and it's cool.
Okay.
And I don't think Trick
You
Daddy
do-
was being
you do
disrespectful
well
at all.
with taking
all he
criticism.
said was he didn't like the way Beyonce sang.
No, he did not say that.
My bad. He said she can't sing.
Yeah. When he
did
put
not
that,
say
hey,
that.
Right.
Dion, when he put that country twang on there, they don't like
That ain't
that.
disrespectful.
They don't
Right.
like that. They don't
Right.
like that.
No, them Florida,
Right.
them Florida boys is
that
crazy.
country twang, they don't like that.
It's crazy.
He capping.
It makes it that much more effective, and it's just not.
I'm just gonna
Well,
sit here
Beyonce
and let
can
you
sing.
cap on the podcast.
Yeah, shut up. Shut up.
I'll let you cap.
Yeah, I'm
Big cap.
I think there's a certain separation that needs to happen between the artists and their personal lives.
That ain't happening.
I agree.
I think
But
But
there's
we're not
a-
talking
going
about me
hand in
right now.
hand.
Kenny is
Because-
saying
Going
his
hand in
piece.
hand.
Maybe that's the problem
Hand
with
in
cancel
motherfucking
culture.
hand.
That's the
Hand in
problem.
motherfucking hand.
You guys, that's the problem with
Let
cancel
Kenny
culture
talk.
that we.
Jesus Christ.
You let him talk.
I am. We was listening.
Okay, let Kitty talk on
ass
3.
up.
Go. Look, see what happens when we let Kitty talk? Stick. This we trying to get our homeboy. We trying to help him out.
God.
Talk, Kenny. Go.
Go ahead, talk. Go.
My bad. Since you sure didn't say nothing.
I was
You
listening.
was like, nigga, I wasn't talking to you. See, there you go
Damn.
again. I was talking to Kenny.
Kenny and Dion ain't stopped talking since the.
Dion, talk through every single fucking.
Okay, Dion.
No, you ain't talking about
Wait.
everybody who talked the most. We can run 47 minutes of this shit, and it's all you. So knock it off.
Let him talk. Shut up, Kenny.
11 minutes of us talking, 47 minutes of us doing this. What you say next, Steph? What next, Steph? My bad. Go ahead, Steph. Let me be quiet so Steph can talk. I might as well just throw my mic away.
Oh my God, where is this coming from? Dion is everything.
Tired of her being on my head for no reason. Nigga, out of here. Go ahead, Kenny. Your turn.
I forgot what I was about to say.
We be trying to.
I was
let's
listening to you.
Let's bring it back to Steph then.
No, I was listening to you. So
That
you
nigga
said there should be a separation
Nah.
between
Nah.
the artist and their music. Because I was listening.
There should be a little separation, especially because a lot of these artists are not giving us like their lives. It's an alter ego in a lot of ways. So
Big time.
They're playing a character. They're becoming a person. So I can't,
Right.
you know. And we all flawed.
Shit.
Now, not to say that I'm good with people, you know, doing the R word to people, but not at all. That's not what I'm saying. But everybody's flawed. Everybody got some shit that we not really fucking with that they do in their personal lives. So I'd rather just not know about some of that stuff.
We don't never know the full details
Yeah.
either. You know, so
Yeah.
it's like, yeah.
And we need to wait till all the facts come out. So I'm gonna listen to Tory. I'm not just pubbing him like he's the greatest,
Right.
but if it's a song, I'm not changing it just because it's Tory Lanez.
Right.
Yeah.
When
I feel the same. I wouldn't
When
attend
he's
a concert or nothing or support him like that.
you know what I'm
I would
saying,
listen
like
to him.
I'm not about to do that.
Yeah.
Did you bring up the tweet? Oh, there it is.
Oh yeah.
What does that say?
I guess the baby and Tory Lane's cool now because they both shot somebody and don't have to do no jail time. Laughing face, laughing face, laughing face, laughing face.
Oh my God, who tweeted
And
that?
he retweeted
the baby
it.
retweeted that. That right there.
He probably should have left that one alone.
Yeah, that's why she's mad, from my understanding.
But
Don't
no,
do that. I would have been
because
pissed if
he
I
did
was,
that song where he did the song with
Right. Tory.
before, like that was, and she was upset because I guess they were cool and he was supposedly supporting her, and then she find out he did a song with her with Tory, and she's like, "What happened to all that fake ass support type shit?" So that was from my understanding.
Yeah, I didn't hear anything about her
See?
perspective until
Me in private and in public.
That's what I'm saying.
I didn't hear anything about her perspective until the tweet.
Okay.
So I think when he retweeted that, maybe is when things became public with her being upset.
Right.
Because it's like, okay, we could have had like private conversations and then you go retweet some insensitive stuff like
Yeah.
that. Now it's like, wow. Like that's pretty.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
really.
but that comes with, you know, playing both sides.
Yeah.
You-
Because ultimately, and his viewpoint is like, look, I didn't do it.
I get
would
where
he
he
do
coming
it?
from. Not retweeting, he shouldn't have retweeted
Right.
it. But as far as like, why am I gonna stop my check? Because like I don't even know the fucking facts of this shit. I'm gonna go work. Like the
Yes.
song is actually dope. I listened to it yesterday because my boy played it for me.
Oh, okay.
I
haven't
actually
listened to
liked it. I mean, I'm the niggas. They was getting off.
I like the baby.
Yeah. Yep.
I think we need to find a healthy medium between having thick skin in the old days and being more aware of a lot of shit today.
Absolutely.
But the hypersensitivity, like literally, you can't say anything
That
about
shit is
anything.
annoying.
That shit weak.
Yeah.
If we're so smart and we can communicate so well and all this other shit, we should be able to find some kind of ground.
But to not be able to say anything is like,
I know people are talking about cancel culture.
right.
Do you think that that's even a thing? That can even happen?
Absolutely.
Can you cancel culture?
Can we cancel it?
Absolutely not.
Well,
That shit is
Not no
weird.
time
finally agree
soon.
with you.
Not no time soon.
That shit is here to stay.
maybe around me. Shit,
Too much
maybe
power
I
in
can
it.
help people
Yeah,
around me be
stay.
more open-minded.
Yeah, you can literally stop people's whole movements
Mm-hmm.
by canceling them.
Yeah, there's so much power in cancel culture that, I mean, how are you? You just gonna have to. I
I
don't
guess
know.
you have to pick and choose what matters to you. You know, if that's gonna, you have to decide if that's gonna affect you or not. If are you gonna move freely, or are you gonna try to, be a not a people pleaser, but
You know what? I'm kind of on the fence about some of it because I feel like it holds people to a greater accountability who are doing things in the dark that come to the light.
Mm-hmm.
okay.
So cancel culture would include these NFL players who are having these domestic violence cases, and ultimately getting kicked out of the league or whatever, because now it's finally being brought to the forefront. Before, it's like all these people were getting away with all this stuff because nobody knew about it. And now that people are finding out about things that are being done in the dark, that's how I feel like that's how and social media, that's how cancel culture came to light, came to have power. So now it's like cancel culture also is working in police brutality, like some of these I feel like with the Derek Chauvin case, if we didn't have cancel culture, social media, I don't think we would have gotten the same outcome on his, if he would have even went to trial, if we didn't have as much power in social media as we do today. I feel like he would have gotten away with it just like the majority of officers did back in the 80s, 90s, and even
Right.
up, till fairly recent. I mean, how do you guys feel about, social media and its effect on like getting justice for things that maybe you wouldn't have in the past? Do you feel like the cancel culture does work in a benefit for that?
Yes, I do. When you're dealing with people who, because a lot of these people, these rappers and stuff, they're role models in a sense. Like, if kids are listening to them and stuff, and if you see Tory Lanez shot somebody, you don't want your son to think that that's cool, or whatever. So in that sense, yes. But like as adults, I would hope that we could separate, the two from one another, as far as the artist's personal life and their music. But cancel culture can definitely have a positive effect. And I believe that social media is definitely, it's great now because we have a larger impact than we ever did. Even with the Black Lives Matter movement, with social media and stuff, it's like everything has been, would you agree, Kenny?
Yeah, I think social media, I mean, it's powerful.
Yeah.
It's a tool. So it's all about whose hands it's in and who's driving the narratives. Because, with power, it can be used for good or it can be used for bad. So that's what I'm saying, trying to find this balance, like the things like the Derek Chauvin case and other things that have been highlighted that make, it makes it easier to, convict and things like that. Yeah. But I don't know, other little shit. Nah.
You don't see how, so the only way is like that way you see how cancel culture can be effective.
Yeah, I mean, if it's something that blatant and it can be proven, but if we're just driving these narratives based off what he said and what she said, then that's a completely different thing.
Yeah, I think it's a thick line between opinion and some fuck shit.
And hopefully they're not lying, because somebody's whole career can be thrown out because of something that somebody said.
Right, but I'm saying that's the line. That's that thick line I'm talking about, though. R. Kelly doing what he doing,
Right.
and Trick Daddy doing what he did. That can't be the same pool,
I
man.
can agree with that, Dion.
That can't be the same pool. That can't be the same pool to me.
Yeah.
But yes, I do agree that when you talk about the police brutality, yeah, social media helps that ball get rolling faster than it would if we didn't have those outlets to do that.
It's a powerful
But I don't think they. I mean, I wouldn't call that you calling that a cancel culture? Like you saying those correlate with each other?
I feel like they do, because if you bring enough and say defund the police and all this other
you
stuff,
talking canceling the police? Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, that's a whole different thing with the police.
Yeah, I mean,
Yo, they really was trying to cancel the police.
yeah.
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 They burned a couple of them down,
Right,
you know, so
right.
it's not like, you know,
Good
social
God.
media is very powerful. Even in like conspiracy theories, like they trying to cancel celebrities based off of conspiracy theories, like, and that is the craziest thing to me. And some people get the worst, like some people get, you're in the Illuminati,
Absolutely.
or
Beyonce gets that, has gotten that plenty.
Pizzagate, or you know, like all of these different conspiracies, and it's like,
You sold your soul conspiracy.
I mean, say more about it.
Is that a conspiracy or is that real?
Say more.
Do people sell their soul?
I believe that selling your soul is going against anything that's against your own personal moral code. If you feel uncomfortable doing something that you're doing, you know, and compromising, that's when you get into, you know, selling your soul. I don't know what finalizes the the transaction. You sold your soul. You do it so many times. No. But at the end of the day, that's what I believe that it is, going against my own moral code. I don't know if I could get the soul back.
Yeah, like that.
Once you sell it,
Gone.
I gotta keep eating
go
it.
to the
I can't turn my life
No,
around.
once you
It's
sell
gone.
it, it's gone. Once you sell it, it's gone. And you know, they like to give this image of like,
Okay.
you sit down and you give it to the devil, and then you get all these things. Like that's, you know, a real romanticized thing. It's really just
fairy
going
tale.
against. Yeah, it's really just going against your moral code and whatever you have to live with it. Whatever it is. So if you do some shit and everybody have their opinion on it, but you don't, you're fine and you're thriving and you're
But
well.
hasn't everyone done something that they're not proud of though at some point?
Everybody in the world. 100%.
You've never done anything that you weren't proud of.
No? Nothing?
You ain't never done no walk of
You
shame.
ain't never
I
did
mean,
girl wrong?
I mean, like,
No.
I've failed at a lot of things in my life, but there's nothing that I'm like,
No, not
right.
yeah, not
no.
that.
All right.
Yeah.
As far as that's the only thing I can think of I'm not proud of. Like, if I had a moment, I did some little fuck shit and walk of shame, I don't give a fuck about that. That's not nothing where I'm like, oh my God, like I shouldn't. No, that's a life
Okay,
learning
so where does it
experience.
No, but
We're
you-
asking, what is it? Yeah, what is that to you then?
Like
Kenny?
these, when we talk about selling a soul, we talk about things like, oh, you want to be in this role? Okay, let me pop you in the booty.
Oh.
Oh, you want to be in this
Harvey
role?
Weinstein.
Put this dress on.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah.
This is what I'm talking about. Not I had a wild night out. That's some other
No.
shit. That's some other shit.
I think it all depends on how high people want to go.
Yeah.
Like how high you want to go. Like you want to be a star or you want to be a superstar.
Hey, shit do be coming with
And that shit's different.
This is why I do everything on my own.
Why?
Everything I do is on my own.
As far as
Because-
entertainment, yeah.
Well, I'm saying because I don't want to subscribe to that. I don't want anybody else to have power over me like that.
Yeah.
So if I audition and I don't get it, I'm not going sucky dick in the back just so I can get this role.
Right.
No, thank you. I'm cool. I will create my own platform. I will create my own show. And if I'm not talented enough to be in your film or your piece, your project, then it just is what it is. But you're not about to do that for me. Like, no. Right. So that's why I've auditioned for so many roles and I've got rejected by pretty much all of them. There's only a couple that I've actually gotten the role for. And, you know, each time I had to be okay with walking away, you know, and I do my own thing and I don't do anything until I feel comfortable doing it. So I didn't start out being comfortable with being sexy. You know, I started out with what I was comfortable with. And then whatever I grew to, it had a mental aspect to it. You know,
To where you were
I didn't do anything I was uncomfortable with. Now, some things like, oh, I said something on here that I may be like, damn, why did I say that? You know, but outside of like actually selling my soul to,
Yeah.
but I've done things that I wasn't proud of. Absolutely.
Right.
But I guess whenever the term selling your soul to me just sounds so demonic.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Big time.
It sounds so demonic and evil that I can't like attach anything that I've done to that terminology.
And that's
You know?
and that's good.
Right.
Shit, I know successful people that fucking can't sleep at night. Need
Yeah.
drugs 24/7 to get through the day because them demons is running them thoughts of what you did and how you had to get here and you not being proud of that and you not
That's tough.
being able to share that with the world because of how you feel about it.
Yeah.
I would rather have peace of mind than any type of success.
I could agree with
I
that.
fuck with that.
Shit, Robin Williams fucking
I fuck with that.
making everybody else laugh and walk around the saddest motherfucker.
Yeah, depressed as hell, huh?
You know what I'm saying?
And it makes you wonder, like, what kind of demons were they facing? Like, I always wonder when it comes to people who like committed suicide, like what were they facing?
Their conscience. They
But
couldn't escape. That's it.
right,
Or not.
but
But what was Robin Williams doing?
Nothing. I don't think he was doing anything. He just was generally unhappy.
Depressed. The man was depressed.
You can be
Okay.
so
He was
unhappy that you don't want to
depressed.
be here anymore.
right. And I just wonder, like, what
Do you
was
believe
it that
something
he-
had to be happening, or it's just something it's just a mental state?
It's a state.
that you-
Yeah.
It's a mental state, but it's something you're fighting to keep you from.
Especially when you have all those physical things, you have the money, you have all the access, and all that brings you nothing but emptiness. He probably got to a point where it's like, I don't see a point in being here anymore.
Right.
I've done all the shit I wanted to do. I have all this stuff that people find value in, and I find no value in it.
Yeah.
But
He got used to being comfortable. That's
wouldn't-
that's
I
crazy.
wouldn't
That's
say.
like but that could be a real thing though.
But who's to say he ever found comfort in it?
Right. I don't think he was comfortable
No,
at all.
just being mentally.
We
mental-
we
mental
associate that
illness.
with comfort, like, oh, I'm stable, so I have this and
Financially
this,
stable.
because we've never had it, like on that level. But all that is just
No,
another
money is not
state of being. You get used to that, and then nothing else is bringing you.
You said money not everything?
No, it's not.
I mean, it's not, but you rather have it than not have it.
Yes, but as far as your mental state, it does only so much for it.
Yeah,
It's like scratching the surface. You're eventually gonna have to deal with yourself mentally.
I'm so different than that because I'm like,
I'd rather start off with the money.
I feel like money helps me deal with my other problems.
I'd
Money
rather
helps,
start
you,
off
but
with
it's
the
not going to
money.
solve
Right.
every problem.
It'll
It's not going to
solve
solve.
Most of them.
You
9
think
out of
that
10.
Anybody could be happy if they're rich, or they should
No.
be happy if they're rich.
I feel like they'd be more depressed if they're not.
Yeah, but the depression is not going away just because you're rich. Right?
no,
But they
not
wouldn't
at
give
all.
up
That's
their
what I'm
money either.
saying.
You might have the
No,
money
I'm
to
not
be able
saying
to
the
get the
money is
type
the
of therapy
problem.
you need.
The money is not the problem,
As opposed
it's just
to
not
not.
everything.
I feel like
So-
when you have money, you have more resources to help you with the things you're struggling with. Versus if you don't have money, you got to scramble to try to get this and that. And get
right,
these-
but you also have
you know?
more resources and more access to all the bad shit too.
right.
So
That's true.
unlimited drugs,
Right.
unlimited people to hang around, and most of the time, these is the bad people, the ones influencing your life.
Mm-hmm.
So that's
Yeah.
if you're not already somewhat good up there, when you get the money, it's just gonna make you worse.
Yes. At the end of the day, get your money, but still go to therapy. Still try to do the work mentally, like I always say.
But moving it to you, especially being in comedy, they offer you this role, and you have to put on a dress. And don't say we all the greats have done it.
I know they have. Not
Except
all of
for
them.
Dave.
Not all of them.
Except
Dave
for
didn't do it.
Dave.
Dave didn't
And we
do
see
it.
what Dave had to go through when he did his whole rebellious thing against the industry. I mean, how long was
Absolutely.
How long was Dave gone?
About, I think like a year and a half. Maybe.
No. I'm not saying literally like when he went to Africa and was all that. I'm talking about how long was he gone from the spotlight?
Years.
Oh, for a minute.
11
yeah.
years, some
He was
shit
gone
like
for a
that?
minute. He was going for a
Yeah.
minute. I thought you meant the trip. Yeah, he was
No,
gone
no,
for
no.
a
Over a
minute.
decade.
So it's like, are you willing to do that type of stuff
Nah, man. It's,
before you get back to being the number one guy, which he basically is now? Is this him or Kevin Hart, wherever you feel?
I love Dave Chappelle.
nah, I ain't doing no. The dress is. That's a weird one, man.
I
The
want
dress
you to-
is.
Finish that hypothetical though. Like what? Put on a dress, and what is this gonna do for your career?
It's gonna catapult you. After this one, we're thinking about pitching you to this, and this one is a guaranteed $1 million for this role. You have to play the auntie, and you have to play yourself.
Like they did with Eddie Murphy.
Are you gonna do it?
Martin?
Eddie Murphy, all of them, all of them.
Tyler Perry.
Jamie, all of them.
Really, when was Jamie in it?
Yeah, Wanda.
And Live in Color.
Yeah.
It's acting.
Sitting
It's
here.
acting. What are you doing?
That's what they say. Sitting here right
acting.
now on this couch,
Jim Carrey.
I'm like, the dress. That just seems so unappealing.
Robin Williams?
Dude, bro.
Look, Dion said, "How long is
He
it? Show me
was-
what it looked like.
Nah,
Show me,
nigga, knock it off.
show me the dress. Let me see.
But damn,
Would you wear this dress, Dion,
Hell
to
no.
catapult your career?
fuck no.
Tell me.
Fuck
It's
no.
adjustable in the back.
I don't give a damn what it is. No,
It's kind of.
I'm not doing
I think
that.
you could pull it out.
Nah,
No.
they trying to take your masculinity away, asking you to wear that shit.
Don't talk about this dress like.
What are you talking about? You a chick in it? What do you mean?
He said they.
I'm not wearing that. Ain't no man. You ain't wearing that. Get your rap deal. You wearing that?
They don't put
Boom.
rappers in dresses.
You
Except Young Thug.
lie.
No,
You a lie.
rappers put themselves in dresses. They don't put the rappers in
That's
dresses.
the problem.
You don't think they behind that wardrobe
the
either?
look.
Hell no.
Oh, so they just
You
behind
ain't
the
been
wardrobe for the
on
movie?
set. You ain't been on set with these
All
rappers.
right.
No, I don't.
These
go
niggas
there
are the
behind.
most hard. They're the hardest people to work with. They come to set with 20 entourage and they're high the whole time. Young Thug thought that was a fashion statement. That's why he did that.
Yeah, that's not.
So no, this is what you got to worry about, brother.
He's like this.
What's the
Look
difference?
at
thing
it.
It's
with
still a
acting.
hypothetical.
It's no, but it's not a
It's
thing.
still a
with rap.
hypothetical.
Did you
It's
say
a
no to the
thing
dress?
Still a hypothetical.
So you
Yes,
said no?
I said no.
Okay.
Yeah. Still a hypothetical though.
All right.
Dion,
What you
I'm
mean?
Mm-hmm.
not talking about.
Millions? Damn, Dion, you
No,
can take that one
no.
for us.
Hell
Sam
no,
sensitive
millions,
when
no.
it comes to me. I'm telling him it's not a thing in the rap game.
You
to
just
wear
keep
dresses.
saying that, yo. You like a broken record, yo. You say the same thing
Did you hear me
every
say that?
show. You say the same thing, man. You say some shit to try to make it seem like I'm being sensitive about something, so you can say that.
So for the ladies, yeah, I'm interested to know because I think it's pretty clear. It's more clear for us, like what selling your soul is in terms of trying to get ahead, whatever. Like personally, you know, I've had propositions of doing like homosexual stuff for money, substantial money.
Right.
That you know I've turned down because it just goes against. I'm first off I'm heterosexual, so it just kind of goes against, you know, what I believe in as far as what I want for my life.
Yeah, so the thing is,
Yeah.
you would say, for us women, for us, I guess it's automatically a sexual thing, you know, like if we're doing any sexual favors with somebody that I'm not, you know, dealing with in that way, and it's for like and them offering something in return that they'd rather it be an amount of money or any type of position or anything. I'm not doing nothing sexually with somebody to get like something out of it if I'm not attracted to them. That's what it comes down to. I'm not doing nothing against my moral code in general unless I'm comfortable, and I'm not giving sex for, you know what I'm saying? Like for something I want in return. To me, like I guess selling your soul, like you said, it could go as far as rituals and all this, you know, the cult type shit. But
Yeah, some
at the
Satanists
end
out
of the
there.
day, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I mean, not to say I don't knock nobody's hustle. Like I said, I don't knock what anybody is doing, but for me, I'm not this. Yeah, that's where the discomfort comes in, and I don't. Yeah,
I think we even had a conversation about that the other day, and she was saying, like, if you were married or if you were with someone and they wanted to do content that people could purchase, like, even if you guys are married, would you do it? And I'm like, nope, because people get divorced. And once, once you get divorced, it's like
doing
that type of
on camera,
content
that's
out
like
there
that's-
with somebody is just devastating, I feel.
Yeah,
And
like
so,
if you with another man, they can't see you. People can't be seeing you out here, and yeah.
So
when it
yeah,
comes to
I wouldn't
sex,
do sex with someone on camera. Mm-mm.
Oh yeah, we discussed.
I won't
that the other
even.
day.
I won't please myself on camera,
Right.
let alone someone else.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's just, now that I would feel like if I did that, I would feel like I was selling my soul, because there's no way that I could ever see myself feeling comfortable doing that. Mm-hmm. The only way I can do that is if I was drugged, you know. Outside of that, I could never see myself agreeing to that, just because there's just so much that comes off of that. Now, I was watching, I was on social media because I didn't actually watch it, but Kim Kardashian, they have brought up, does she feel like the sex tape helped catapult their show?
Yes.
And she said yes, but she wished that it hadn't. But she's someone that it actually like worked on I guess, on the surface layer. It looked like it worked as a positive for her and her entire family. But I can't say that, there's so many people out here doing the same thing and not having the same results.
Like,
not becoming a billionaire.
She changed up that lighting and them outfits. She stepped her game up, and now everybody done forgot that she was sucking dick in bad lighting, huh?
I mean,
No, just
I mean, whatever. Maybe you can cut this or whatever, but it just don't work for black women.
Okay. Yeah.
You know,
because how was she able to make a comeback from that?
Paris Hilton,
Yeah,
Pamela Anderson was the starter. So they just real double standard with how they fucking deem what is okay and what's not.
Yeah.
So
They
that's
went
my
crazy
feeling
for
on that.
Mimi in the shower rod, but
That was more of a joke.
Yeah. They made a little change off of
I'm
it.
sure.
But in the grand scheme of things, I believe you're correct.
Yeah.
That's not something that I can't think of any notable sex tapes of black women that have, just.
Which I'm not condoning. I'm just saying that's kind of fucked up how they portray that, how they paint that picture.
It's like that with everything.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
It
I
is.
think Kim's worked
think
too
about-
because her family was already kind of.
Bro, it's the mama.
OJ, yeah, her too.
She
like a
is the mastermind.
super.
If y'all
she
don't
the
think
godmother.
that-
Shout out to
She the
Kris Jenner,
godmother,
no?
for sure.
I don't think she.
So,
The
'Cause
ultimate
She's
mama
yeah,
jerk.
she's a
yeah,
beast.
because was that a leak or was that
Like,
was that on purpose?
Chris, did you expose Kim?
Yeah.
Tell us. No. I'm joking.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not even saying strictly just that, but she's a beast.
Right.
We'll leave it at that.
Oh, big time. All of her kids.
The ultimate
get.
mama jerk.
Yeah, she's number one.
Would you let Kris Jenner manage you? No.
Fuck yeah, I would. You serious?
Yeah,
Would you
I
what?
know. I know.
Would I let Kris Jenner manage me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yesterday.
What?
Huh?
You
Like
to the top.
yesterday? Yeah, straight
To the top.
Absolutely. I'm sure
Yeah.
she knows a hell of a lot
People
more
act
than I
like you
do.
don't have to do everything they send you for.
Right.
That's true.
Like at the end of the day, you are in control of your career, whether you feel like that or not.
I'm gonna say this though. I feel like the position I'm in now, having a little bit of money, my mindset is completely different than it was when I had none. So
As far as what?
as far as roles that I might be willing to take or things, that I'd be willing to do for exposure.
little more choosy
Like
now.
it's
a little more choosy.
the thoughts behind it are completely different because I'm in a position now to easily say no. But when you're not in a position to easily say no, you contemplate a little bit more
For sure.
about. So it's not, yeah. Because I mean, I went out for like these music videos and I look back like, ugh. I'm looking back
I
at
think,
myself
but
like,
I think also too, you
that
were.
was me dancing
I
for
think-
an audition.
I think also too, you probably just were a little more naive, and I don't mean that as a negative way. I mean that because even me, like,
No, 100%.
it's a bunch of shit I won't do now.
Absolutely.
Like I'm, you know, I used to do all kind of backgrounds, and I'm the nigga standing on the side cheering the basketball scene. Hell no.
Right.
Like I'm not going to set for unless it's a certain amount, or I feel like why even go? You know what I'm saying? So that's what I think that was. Music videos are trash anyway.
I will not do a music video. It has to be something
Unless you're the
exceptional.
feature, unless you're the feature
Yeah.
girl.
Right.
Yeah.
I wouldn't advise sorry rappers. I wouldn't advise anybody
no
to do
rap
music
video.
videos. It's the worst
No.
fucking experience. I've done 2 music videos. I've done 2 music videos, and both of them are just like bad experiences. First off, they're long as shit. Most of them go into like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the morning, sometimes completely overnight.
Oh, damn.
The rates are terrible. Usually the artist, depending on how it is, could be fucking terrible. They might show up 2, 3, 4 hours late. Nah.
Yikes.
People ask me to do videos now to this day. Like, I get asked to do so many music videos, and I'm like, nope, I'm not even considering it. Like, I don't want to host parties.
Yeah.
I don't host parties. I don't like hosting parties, and I don't like music videos. So it has to be like a super notable artist who I really respect their artistry that wants me to be a feature.
Yeah,
Like you said,
send me the treatment. Like
Right.
I want to know what the fuck I'm getting myself into
Right.
completely. I want to show up on set and if they throw you in some G-string and like, yeah,
Oh,
shake your ass
no.
right here. Nah,
And
Lord,
I need
no.
to hear them. I need to know
I
them
walk
lyrics.
right
too. I
out.
won't never be in no music video
'Cause it
where
ain't no
somebody is being
consequence for me.
disrespectful
yeah.
in the
Like,
song.
oh, you might not ask me to be in another music video. Well, thank you.
A lot of chicks think that's their way to break
No,
into the industry though.
Because it was. It
Because
used
you
to
get
be.
on. It used to be, yeah.
I mean,
That was a long time ago.
It used to be.
no music videos. No.
No main girl.
If you are like an R&B singer that is like kissing my feet or proposing to me or something in the video, then
Wow.
maybe.
Wow.
You got to get somebody from the
But as
90s
far
then for
as,
that.
bitch, say your ass. No,
Oh, no.
we're not doing that.
But see, R&B coming back.
And
Now, if it's
coming
Maxwell and he, you know
And
what I'm
most,
saying,
I mean, and a
then
lot of
I
R&B
might
videos
show
are
up.
tasteful.
Yeah.
Like,
Exactly. That's what it's about, Kenny. Is it being tasteful? You know, at the end of the day, yeah.
and also just what you are willing to do.
What you
And I'm just not willing
At the end of the
to
day.
be out here.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of chicks don't mind going shaking their ass
Okay,
Right.
leave that for them.
for a couple drinks and you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
A couple drinks for a couple drinks
do
and
what
joints.
you
Huh?
gotta
No,
do.
This shit oughta- you when they have a pool scene with 10, 20, 30 chicks, how much you think these chicks getting paid?
I don't know. I don't.
150
A rack of
max.
Damn.
You saying they shaking their ass for $150 for 16
Yes.
hours?
Sometimes
Come on, man.
Because
Yes.
because it's not really about the money. It's about
about
the
the look.
exposure. It's about who's gonna see you. It's about what you're gonna get after that. When somebody sees you in the video, who's that girl? We need to know who that
right,
girl
that
is.
it girl.
So you can become the it girl. So then you can make it to whatever your goal is.
Okay.
It's
That's a
beyond the
perspective.
yeah. That's the $150. That's chump change even for girls who need it. But they're like, this is gonna set me up. This is the grind that I have to do to get to where I want to be. You know, that's like starting at the on the corner before you get your cheese.
It's a
You know,
I hope
Like,
nobody's selling
it's a
their
lot of
soul
this-
being in a music video. I just hope that ain't going down. That would be tough.
well,
It's a
the selling your soul part isn't just being in the music video. It's the
what you're doing after the video.
it's what you're doing to get a deeper role in the video.
I'm gonna promise you this.
No. I know. I'm saying if that was the initial part. Like, hey, come do this to be in this video. Like, how many of those doing that?
Hey,
I hope
Jordan
not.
Woods says she got paid with a Birkin.
That's rare.
I know.
Extremely
What's
rare.
she
They
do
said,
for
well,
that?
would you take the Birkin or would you take the money? I'll take the Birkin. Because chances are the Birkin costs more than any dollar amount you were going to give me.
Yeah, and it probably appreciates as well.
It does. Certain
Yeah,
ones
don't wear
do.
that motherfucker.
I
Don't
probably
take it out the
did-
box.
look, I
unless
probably wouldn't
you got
wear it.
enough money to. No, just, don't
You know,
wear it.
shrine somewhere. I'm going to make sure it's pristine
Right.
condition forever
Yeah.
until I need to sell it or pass it down.
So basically, do whatever the fuck you want to do with your soul. Just be ready to live with the decision you make. That's it.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Make sure
Really
you can
that.
sleep at night.
I think we can use that as the gem of the day.
Yeah, that's a gym like a motherfucker.
Uh-huh.
Cause I sleep well.
Same.
You know what I'm
Knocked
saying,
out this
especially off them gummies.
morning. Go on and get that sponsor. Can you put them on?
Okay.
Nah, they not ready to pay me yet. We'll get there though.
They're not ready to pay you yet. I know the company, nigga. They got enough to pay your ass. Shut up.
All right, y'all. Well, we about to slide up out of here. Dion, you got anything before we go?
Anything else, Dion? Good God. Okay.
I don't.
Martini, you got anything?
I don't, actually. I think I left it all on the table. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Kenny?
Shut up, Kimmy. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, man, love y'all, man.
All right, y'all. Well, that concludes this episode. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. Give us a call, 213-441-2112. If you have anything that you guys want us to discuss, anything you feel we left out, if you just want to give us your opinion or you just feeling a little tipsy, a little froggy, hit us up, let us know, anything. And we will see you next week. Bye.